Well, I think the thing that Rockwell has going for it is they're used to being in applications where downtime and failure are not an option. I mean, many times when we're walking through some of our clients' factories and we're looking at some Rockwell legacy PLCs, for example, that go back to the 1980s, sometimes even the 1970s. These products have never failed and never let anyone down. And as a matter of fact, one of the barriers sometimes to migration from, let's say, some of the older units has always been the fact that, well, why do we want to fix something that hasn't broken yet, shall we say? And of course, we're trying to help them, realize the benefits of migration, because you really can't have a digital transformation strategy leveraging equipment that's sometimes 30 or 40 years old. So the idea is, how do we have a company that has built that level of reliability and trust with their customers, and knowing the fact that these products will never fail, and then at the same time helping them migrate over, usually as part of a whole digital transformation strategy, to move to the point where they can now take advantage of some of the technologies today. Because if you're going to leverage things like digital twin, augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality, artificial intelligence, machine learning, that needs to be done leveraging the products of today and the solutions of today. So how do you migrate over? But the reason it's hard for companies, let's say, from, say, the enterprise, sometimes people will say, well, why can't we just control the plant floor or the factory floor with some of these enterprise solutions? It's because they may not necessarily be designed for the level of reliability and durability. There's unique things in a manufacturing application that are different, let's say, in a consumer application, because the idea is, because failure is not an option. Failure costs certainly a lot of money. Sometimes, unfortunately, it even can cost or impact lives. So the idea is, we need to make sure that these solutions are, completely tested and durable. And the customer has begun to trust companies like Rockwell Automation, and knowing that, so that gives them the advantage of at least being able to have build the foundation of the control solution on the factory floor, and then be able to introduce everything else that comes along with digital transformation and begin to bring those technologies along so they can really have the best of all worlds.